Uneven tire wear. Inspect the tires carefully for any signs of uneven wear. Excessive wear on the inner or outer edges of the tires can indicate suspension issues, such as misaligned wheels or worn-out suspension components. Use a tread depth gauge to measure the tire tread depth across the entire width of the tire to check for any inconsistencies. Excessive bouncing or vibrations. When driving over bumps or uneven surfaces, pay attention to how the vehicle behaves. If you experience excessive bouncing or vibrations that persist even after the bump has been passed, it may indicate worn-out or damaged suspension components. The shocks or struts may not be effectively absorbing the impact, resulting in a rough and uncomfortable ride. Drifting or pulling. While driving on a straight and level road, loosen your grip on the steering wheel and observe if the vehicle tends to drift or pull to one side. If the car veers off course without any input from the steering wheel, it could be a sign of suspension problems. This drifting or pulling sensation may be due to worn-out or damaged suspension parts affecting the vehicle's alignment. Noise and clunks. Listen for any unusual noises coming from the suspension while driving. Pay attention to clunking, knocking, or creaking sounds when going over bumps or making turns. These noises may indicate problems with suspension components, such as worn-out bushings, ball joints, or sway bar links. The noises can vary, so it's essential to listen carefully to identify the source and type of sound. Poor handling and stability. If the vehicle feels floaty, excessively rolls during cornering, or lacks stability at high speeds, it could indicate suspension issues. Worn out or damaged shocks or struts may not provide adequate damping control, leading to poor handling characteristics. This can affect the overall stability and control of the vehicle, compromising safety. Leaking fluids. Inspect the suspension components for any signs of fluid leakage. Look for wet spots or stains around shock absorbers, struts, or other suspension parts. Leaking fluid, such as oil or hydraulic fluid, can indicate a problem with the suspension system. It may suggest a leaking shock absorber or strut, which needs to be addressed promptly. If you observe any of these signs of suspension problems, it is crucial to have your vehicle inspected by a qualified mechanic. They can conduct a thorough examination of the suspension system, identify the specific issues, and recommend the necessary repairs or replacements to restore the proper functioning of the suspension. Regular maintenance and addressing suspension problems promptly can ensure a safe and comfortable driving experience.